Sciences, and I have Master in Cultural Astronomy and Astrology from the University of Wales, University the Trinity St. David's College in Loughborough. And I'm tutor for the Faculty of Astrological Studies and Summer School Coordinator. If you want to attend our summer school, you can see the link, the website here. And what I really do, so I'm practicing astrologer, I'm teacher of astrology at all levels. I interpret astrological chart, and I do counseling and coaching with astrology. But today I'm going to present my master's dissertation, which is more about the visual presentation of personified planets in the 14th century monastery. This is Christian Orthodox monastery, Lesnovo, which is now North Macedonia, and also visual presentation of the sun and the moon. And you will find my full article in the book issued by this conference. And what I really like to show now is not how can we interpret our horoscope one or another way. I want to put the astrology in cultural context, and especially astrology which is connected with Christianity, and most particular astrology which is connected with the Orthodox Christian religion, and the age of Pisces, which is believed to be last 2000 years from the coming of Christ. And my frescoes are located in the territory of Macedonia. This is the Lesnovo Monastery. In Kosovo, this is the Bogorodica Ljeviška Church, and the Visoki Devčani Monastery, which is also in Kosovo. They are all Serbian Orthodox churches, and you will see on the card Italy on the left side and ex-Yugoslavia, so they're all in the territory of ex-Yugoslavia. And you will see that in medieval period, this is 14th century which I researched, Serbia was just between the Eastern Christianity and Western Christianity, and all paintings are very specific because they go to the heart of Christianity. Because just historically, in the 11th century, Christianity divided in the Orthodox, which is more unchanged, this basic Christianity, and the Roman Catholic, and then later Protestant, Church of England, Anglican Church. So I stay by the unchanged Christian churches. And in Orthodox churches, we have paintings in narthex, which is the entrance room, and the purpose of those paintings is to allow those who are not baptized to understand what is real Christianity. And then in the basic, this part of the church, people really participate in liturgy, and they pray together. And so in those first parts of churches, we will find frescoes which present ancient philosophers, Greek philosophers, and from Greek teaching, Mesopotamian teaching, which came before Greek teaching, came astrology to Christianity. And because those paintings of Aristotle, Plato are always painted in the narthex, we can conclude that because narthex is the room which prepares people for the meditation, for liturgy, for transcendence, that the Greek philosophy, Greek antique philosophy, but also astrology are considered to be a preparation to contact with God, and not working against Christian religion, but being an integrated part in Christian belief. So it was believed that Greek philosophers were enlightened by God, this is why their teaching is valuable part of the roots of the Orthodox doctrine. We see here also painting of Plato from 1309 in the Bogorodica Church. And here is the fresco, which is very, very interesting, which is painted in narthex in this room before we enter the basic part of the church. And in this fresco, we will see horoscope signs and planets, personification of planets. And we'll also see words which we cannot see here, but I just show them with the arrow. From the Psalm 148 about the cosmology of Christianity. And the cosmology of Christianity is that the God created the heaven and the sun and the moon, and we have to praise the God because He created this, and God is opposing us, but God in the church is also this energy which connects us together. So, we can see that cosmos is a creation of God. And in this period of time, and this is 14th century that I research, the wise people from this period, for example, Saint Gregory Palaman, said the mind of demons created by God, possessed by nature, its faculty of reason. And what he really wants to say is that it's much more important that we have contact with God than just to be intellectual. And they said, you know, astrology can sometimes have many rules, which are above the God in this period of time. So they say, first of all, we have to have this love and connection with the universal energy and God in us, and then to be intellectual. So, in these frescoes, we see that those planets and signs are personified. Personified, it means, you see on our left side, the moon with a creator inside. And below left, there is a sun with the head of a king. On the upper left side, we see planets with figures inside, and the below right we see horoscope signs, and they are Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and in the central part of the church, this is the part where we have the procession of the divine liturgy. This is the most important place in the church, and this is the place of transcendence, of enchantment. We are enchanted there because we chant together, we feel the vibration, we have contact with God. And we see here in the central part of the church something which is like a space shuttle, but actually it's already in 14th century personification of the sun and the moon, which are aerodynamic and have contact with the cosmos or cosmic world. What was very important is the stillness, and stillness is a condition for receiving the word of God, which we can also feel in all those monasteries. So I see here, I present here all those many other presentations of the personification of the sun and the moon. And in the nave, or the central part of the church, man meets the Holy Ghost, or this divine energy, and transcends, and all those incense and the frescoes and singing the holy text help us to come to the God. And so Christianity in many branches accused astrology to be a devil's work, but my research suggests that in the basic Christianity, astrology together with psychology, philosophy was considered to be a part of a sacred history, possibly seen as a way of expressing God's will. So we believe that we are now at the end of the age of Pisces and beginning of the age of Aquarius, But the age of Pisces has two sides, Pisces and Virgo. It's always polarity in those ages. And we also see the Virgin Mary, which is a personification of Virgo, which in Orthodox churches always present Christian virtues. Virtues like being good, all-knowing, wise, and there is recommendation for us to really care about our deeds, about our character. And I see here different presentation of Virgin Mary, which is always connected with Christian virtues in Orthodox religion. There are many astrologists in the 20th century who says that the age of Aquarius is connected with hippie movement, revolutions, communism, that religion is the opium of the people. But I really do not agree with this totalitarian approach. I rather think that astrologers who degrade the age of Aquarius on the hippie movement or revolution or globalization are trying to interpret Uranus. I think that, like Christian Dior said, who was Aquarius, he said, good taste was much less important than my own taste. It's always important that we know who are we, which are our tastes, and to create a collective spirit like your did. He said the creative idea circulates now through the whole building when he does collective work. And Aquarius, I think, connect people together who are on the same vibrations, who have the same projects, the same ideas. And I think that the age of Aquarius Leo, which is coming, tell that we are all stars in a starry heaven. But we have to respect the rules because Saturn is ruling Aquarius, and it speaks about tradition and rules and necessity to respect tradition and rules. And I think that the water, which is coming from the symbol of Aquarius, is the symbol also of the age of Pisces, empathy, acceptance of suffering as a part of life, and God is love. And the most important for us approaching the age of Aquarius is to be human, to stay human, to love other people like we love ourselves also. And before I thank you, I want to show how happy I was to meet many beautiful children in India. I was talking to many children and they all said, we are so happy, we love our school. I was so heartily received in a small school in the foot of Himalaya, and I felt so much potential and love, and they learned such high level of knowledge in their schools, and I'm sure that India will have a wonderful future because your children want to learn, they respect their authorities, they respect you, they love you, and I thank you. I'm very happy to be here.